Hey, paisanos, I'm Joshua Orro, the Mustang Prince, and welcome to Mustang Prince Orro Reports. Well, folks, today we're going to talk about a famous video game character and the mascot of Nintendo, Mario. Created by Japanese game designer Shigeru Miyamoto, Mario is a short, pudgy Italian plumber whose adventures in the Mushroom Kingdom generally center on rescuing Princess Peach from the Koopa villain Bowser. Over the years, ever since his creation in 1981, Mario has appeared in over 200 video games, starting with a platform game called Donkey Kong. However, his most famous game would have to be Super Mario Bros. In 1985. And after that, Mario began to branch off to different genres, which included puzzle games such as Dr. Mario, role-playing games such as Paper Mario and Mario and Luigi, and sports games such as Mario Kart and Mario Tennis. And he has appeared in other Nintendo properties such as the Super Smash Bros. Series. Now, like with Sonic, I've never owned any of the Mario games during my childhood, with the exception of Mario Teaches Typing for the PC. But I have played several of these games either at friends' houses, my cousin's house, and other places. And while I wasn't very good, these games were fun to play, and years ago, I got to rent the 1993 Super Mario Bros. Movie from Netflix, and it was meh. And before he moved to Arizona, my best friend Stephen James Smead showed me the Super Mario Bros. Super Show, which to me is a classical video game based animated series, just like Sonic SatAM. Plus, I have seen several other films where Mario had appearances and references, such as The Wizard, Pixels, and Wreck-It Ralph. And in case you're wondering, I still have yet to visit the new Super Nintendo World at Universal Studios Hollywood. And just recently, Mario received an animated theatrical film with some help from the crazy minions at Illumination. But is it any good? Well, let's not waste any more time and find out. Released on April 5th, 2023, the movie is the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Now, on for the plot of the film. While working underground to fix a water main, Brooklyn plumber brothers Mario and Luigi are transported down a mysterious pipe and wander into a magical new world known as the Mushroom Kingdom. But when the brothers are separated, Mario embarks on an epic quest to find Luigi. With the assistance of the Mushroom Kingdom resident Toad and some training from the strong-willed ruler Princess Peach, Mario gets ready to square off against the all-powerful Bowser to stop his plans from conquering the world. So, what did I think of the movie? Well, it was absolutely amazing. It was a great return to childhood, and it has got to be the funniest film of the year so far. But now, let's move on to Mustang notes. Now, after the critical and commercial failure of the 1993 live-action Mario movie, Nintendo became reluctant to license its intellectual properties for film adaptations. Mario creator Shigeru Miyamoto became interested in developing another film when Nintendo was bringing its older games to the Virtual Console service. And through Nintendo's work with Universal Parks and Resorts to create the Super Nintendo World, he met Illumination founder Chris Meledandri. By 2016, the two were discussing a Mario film, and in January 2018, Nintendo announced that it would collaborate with Illumination and Universal to produce it. Production was underway by 2020 with Teen Titans Go creators Aaron Horvath and Michael Jelenic as the film's directors, and Matthew Fogel as the screenwriter. Animation work ended in October 2022, and post-production work on the film ended by March 2023. As for the animation, well, considering that this is a video game movie, the animation certainly surprised me. In my eyes, Illumination's style of CG looked a lot better than in any video game cutscene, and I really love how the animation highlights places like Brooklyn, New York, the Mushroom Kingdom, the Jungle Kingdom, and the Darklands. Plus, not only does the film serve as an origin story for Mario and Luigi, but I also heard that the film took inspirations from Super Mario 3D World. Plus, I think Brian Tyler and Koji Kondo did great at incorporating themes from the games within the film's score. Also, my favorite part of the film would have to be the go-kart scenes, and I thought the opening Illumination logo at the beginning was absolutely awesome and funny. Also to note, this was the second film this year where I received a digital collector ticket from my Regal app. And now, let's move on to the characters and the voice actors who brought him to life. Our hero, Mario, is voiced by Chris Pratt, best known from the Lego movies, Guardians of the Galaxy, Jurassic World, Passengers, Pixar's Onward, and he'll be voicing Garfield in the upcoming animated movie next year. In this film, Mario is a struggling Italian-American plumber from Brooklyn, New York, who is accidentally transported to the world of the Mushroom Kingdom, and he embarks on a quest to save his brother Luigi. Now, I must admit, while he is no Charles Martinet, I think Chris Pratt does a pretty good job voicing Mario. Plus, I like that he's a friendly and polite character, and he's shown to be confident in himself, but sometimes a bit too much, to the point of thinking that he can handle a challenge, despite having no idea how to do it, resulting in him getting injured in the process. Ironically, Mario has a distaste for mushrooms, as shown by him picking them off his pasta in disgust, and refusing to eat a super mushroom. Mario's brother Luigi is voiced by Dennis Day, whom I only remember from Pixar's Monsters University. After getting separated from Mario upon entering a pipe, Luigi ends up in the Darklands, and as a result, he's taken hostage by Bowser. While Mario is calm and confident, Luigi is nervous and hesitant. Plus, he has a cowardly personality, such as instances when he ran away from Dry Bones. Next we come to Princess Peach, the princess of the Mushroom Kingdom, sworn protector of the Toads, and a master of the magical power-ups, voiced by Anya Taylor-Joy, who got to be in The Witch, Playmobil the Movie, and The New Mutants. Now, I really love this character, due to her being a charismatic, capable, and a confident leader, and when a threat to her kingdom, such as Bowser, arrives, she will stop at nothing to defend it. Plus, I thought Peach's backstory, where she was adopted and raised by the Toads as an infant, was actually pretty interesting, and I thought her motorcycle was really cool. However, my favorite scene involving Peach was when she used an ice flower to freeze Bowser, Snow Queen styled. Next up, we have Toad, a mushroom humanoid resident of the Mushroom Kingdom, voiced by Keegan-Micheal. This adorable and cheerful little fella is the first new friend that Mario meets in the Mushroom Kingdom, and he accompanies Mario and Peach on their quest to save Luigi. Despite his light-hearted demeanor, Toad can also have a biting wit, and he isn't afraid to go to battle in order to defend the people he cares about. Also, I like that Toad uses a frying pan as a paraphernalia. Another character to talk about is Donkey Kong, voiced by Seth Rogen. In my eyes, Kong is a lot different from his video game counterparts, due to him being able to speak English. And there are times where he can be a bit of a man-child. Plus, Kong isn't exactly eager to help when Mario seeks his assistance in protecting the Mushroom Kingdom. However, I thought the part where Mario and Kong fight in a coliseum was not only pretty cool, but it was also very brutal, hardcore, and badass. Last but not least, we come to the film's main villain, Bowser, voiced by Jack Black, whom I've talked about in my blogs of the 2005 King Kong remake, the Goosebumps movies, and the Kung Fu Panda films, which will be getting a fourth film next year. Now, Bowser has been praised by fans as one of the greatest video game villains ever, and I think he's one of the most dangerous ever, especially with that fire breath of his. During this film, after conquering the Kingdom of Ice, Bowser steals a superstar in order to take over the world. Plus, not only does he hold Luigi hostage, but he also plans to destroy the Mushroom Kingdom unless Princess Peach agrees to marry him. Also to note, Bowser is shown to be a pianist in a couple scenes, and believe you me, his Peaches song cracked me up big time. And now on to my final words. Overall, the Super Mario Bros. Movie is an incredibly awesome video game movie. Not only does it make up for its 1993 live-action counterpart, but the animation is amazing, it has great humor, a charming story, fun characters, a classical musical score, an epic soundtrack, great voice acting, and plenty of nostalgic moments that'll surely bring back a lot of fond memories from the Mario games. And believe me, this is a movie that I highly recommend you guys to see in theaters, whether being a film to take your kids to, or if you folks are still video game fans or Mario fans. And so, I give this film the highest rating of 100%. I know I'll be first in line when it gets released to home media when the time comes. Well, that's all for now. Be sure to join me this weekend where I look at a rabbit-related film for Easter. Mustang Power.